So what we want to demonstrate today, hopefully, if we are lucky enough, is an example of eBay sniping. What I mean by that is sometimes eBay is a live marketplace and some items are overpriced, some items are priced at the market rate and some are underpriced. So we'll always find the outlier. Obviously, we very much would like to be on one end of the spectrum if we're selling, so we like to price our items maybe a little bit more, hopefully, and position them in a certain way. But it is also possible to source directly from eBay and then resell on eBay. And this hopefully could be a good example. So you can see here there are some characteristics about listings that can be sort of used to this eBay sniping thing, which actually means placing a bid at the very end of the auction without giving the opportunity to anybody, anyone else, any other bidder to bid up in that respect. How can we find those? Well, there are various characteristics, like for example you can see here misspelling. The brand is misspelled. The number, actually the 40,000 doesn't yet exist, and very little picture. You can see in here limited description, nothing. And so this is likely an item that may not have ended up in many of the searches so far. So that's, again, this is some good indication that again, we are not up against some regulars of the game and people that have saved searches to find those items, or just people that would like to buy that specific one. It seems okay. There's the original box. If this, again, hopefully this is the actual picture. It seems in pretty good condition. We have, I believe it's barely used. I don't need to send a message. I'm pretty sure that the shutter count will be low. Missing the front lens caps, not a big problem. You can definitely buy those. Charger, kit lenses, battery, all good. The postage is a little bit expensive, but that's fine. It's all about the price, and the price is definitely lower than the market. So we're looking like a 150. I really hope that with the box, with a little bit of cleaning and a better way of positioning those camera, again, hopefully there will be no scratches and other things. Maybe we can do in the region of 250 all included. So it could be a nice little snipe in that respect. So what I want to do now is be ready for my max bid. I don't want to overpay. Maybe I can make a little profit, but I want to pay a bid that is way higher than that. It's all about this is the maximum amount that I will pay, and I don't want to do 140, 145 because some of the other may already have a very close range highest submission, and I just want to go way above but still within the range of 190 that I'm still willing to pay for this item. So again, don't do 140, don't do 145. It makes no sense. You probably be outbid. It will not help you at all. Just go way up, again, up to your reserve price, and because you will only be charged with the highest winning bid. So if we win for 137, we're not going to be charged 175. So again, once we are approaching 4 to 5 seconds, I will submit this bid, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, looks like I got it. Very, very good. Very nice last bit. Okay, just a few additional words, after the auction has ended. Some of you may be surprised that I submitted 175 and I've been charged 175. They thought the system was incorrect, or actually eBay changed the way they charge. Like it seemed unlikely, but I wanted to show you that again, this is absolutely the platform is working as expected. But I would say more importantly that eBay sniping is absolutely a thing. Like people are now in their their houses all the time, even when they're working. They can quickly log into eBay. They receive a notification a few minutes before the auction is ending. They just set themselves as watchers, ready to hit. And I just want to show you where what happened just literally in the last few seconds, which I think this is a fantastic example of this. So you see, we had the leading bid for more than a day, like 1.5 day. Again, close range. This is a standard sort of eBay progression, as you can see, right? And then so again, the auction was due to end like exactly at this time. And see what happened literally in the last few seconds. 4 people that didn't participate before. Maybe I know someone was looking, but these 3 top, and again with a very low range. Again, this is a standard interaction. These are the individuals that normally bid and say, oh, I hope I win the auction, and instead happier are those that they do this with a different mindset. It's not about their a lovely camera to get. It's about earning the difference between an underpriced item and the market rate. And you can see here in literally the last few seconds, some biddings were made. Luckily enough, mine was the highest. I mean, it could have gone either way. That wasn't really the point of the video. Hopefully, I was hoping to make a little bit more from this item, so to pay a little bit less. But I think it's very interesting how the action developed with these additional players. So again, this is happening. Bear in mind, it's another opportunity to source. Again, many times you will lose, some of the times you will win. Just add this to your list of possible channels, especially now that you are in lockdown and in isolation. It's still possible to source. It is possible to make some money and earn at least a part-time salary as a reseller. And again, eBay can be used to buy items as well. That was it. Thank you very much as usual, and talk to you next time.